Well, my plan was to prep my track and then ride. So I was like gonna kill two birds with one stone. But I destroyed my knee yesterday, or not yesterday, Monday of this week. Bending down, wiping off tire shine off my freaking tires. And you know, you get older and you ride dirt bikes since you're 4 years old, you tend to hurt some stuff. So at some point in my dirt bike career, I tore something in my knee and I never got fixed. Whoops. And then I bent down. When I bent down, it was this knee, like this. I'll just show you this knee. This knee, when I stood up, it popped back and locked like this. And when it locked straight backwards, I got stuck. And when I went to come back and bend my knee back, it popped and sounded like a 2x4 broke. So I don't know what it is. It's on the inside of my knee. I don't know what. I haven't been to the doctor yet because I don't have time for that. But it hurts a lot. So I'm not riding my dirt bike, but I will throw the Cmp Hydra on. I'm gonna go fix my jumps and just do like a legit test. We're gonna test and see how this thing does and do a real, like, raw footage, no BS, no music, no nothing. Just let's go see how this bad boy does. Let's really go test it out. I gotta unload this hoopty and we'll get started. What's up guys, Cole here, aka More Dirt. Just want to give you a little overview of the EA site and what you pay for and why I recommend it. Not only is there once a week meetings on Zoom, there's a classroom that has everything from estimating, operations, scaling, how your taxes should work, you know, rental versus leasing equipment, so much real life advice that you can't get from everybody. And this is one turnkey operation, you know, 200 something bucks a month. Discount code Cole saves you 10%. And this helped me scale my business comfortably in a quick time, and I wish I had this when I first started. Any questions, you know, message me anytime or comment below, EA, and we can be in touch. All right, man, down in the bottom yard, I got my tamper set up with my DG. It's Dango Designs chin mount helmet. I got my GoPro set up here on my tamp. You know, redneck ingenuity, but hey, it works. For those of you who follow my channel since, you know, back in 2020, 21, this is the jump that's been there forever. I actually made a video with my dad's little Kubota tractor, how to reface that jump. I'll throw that link below. The L3830 Kubota that I learned how to do dirt work on, period. I showed you guys how to reface a dirt bike jump with that tractor. It's been a couple years ago. So here's my track down here below my bottom yard. You can see all this, my rollers are all grown up with grass. This double's grown up with grass over here. I'll try to step back here so you can see behind me. I see my lines that I've been riding. Haven't had time to tail it up or do anything since I got my new gas, but you can see on top of the rollers, you kind of can see the contour change through there. And there's that double I'm working on, and then there's the double back there. So my track goes down here, doubles through there, goes back, makes a turn, wraps through here, hits the rollers, goes down, left turn there, and then pop back over that. Then go up the hill and hit the big 65 footer up there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the GoPro filming, and I'm just gonna basically see how long it takes me to take this untouched, unmanicured jump. I've literally not put a reface this. I mowed it. I've rode it. See the road on there? I've mowed this, but I've not actually refaced it. I touched it all for probably 2 years or 3 years. Actually, you know what? It would be about 3 years. So I'm gonna try to dress it up and do what I can, and then I'll just film it raw dog right there with the GoPro. So as you can tell, I've not weeded and done nothing. This is one pass right there. That's one pass with the Hydra down that. And that's what it used to look like. So I'm gonna move the GoPro over here and show you guys. What you saw right here, that took 6 minutes and 55 seconds is how long my GoPro filmed. 6 minutes. I'm sure you guys know, if you let your dirt bike tractor grow up and get absolutely out of control, it's so hard to keep your same angle, keep a consistent angle when you have to take the weeds off. Because a lot of times you're ripping off weeds with a bucket that takes a root ball, it changes the angle. That did not change my angle at all. That kept the same consistent angle the whole time. So now I'll be able to come hit this like I've hit it 1,000 times, and the angle is gonna be the same. Nothing changed. You can see the contour from the old grass. It's the same exact steep pitch, everything. This Hydra is gonna be a game changer. I'll be honest, I was kind of skeptical. I kind of had my concerns. I was like, I don't know, man. This might not be what I want. But hell, now I'm thinking, I'll even put food plots into this bad boy. I will actually be able to go to where I deer hunt and my food plot. And I'll be able to go around the Hydra bucket 4 or 5 times and be able to plant my food plots. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this section down real quick and show you guys just how easy it is to reshape stuff and clean stuff up with the old Hydra. I'm gonna do one continuous video on this whole landing ramp that I've not mowed forever. We'll see how long it takes me start to finish with this bucket. Where are we at? 9 minutes. Okay. 9 minutes. Now, I was going to do this side over here, but there's a huge pile of timber right there, like a big burn pile. And my dog's barking. There's a pile of timber there, and I'm not really too worried about doing this. It was just basically a demonstration of how good I can, or how fast this bucket will do this job. Yeah, both faces, takeoff, landing, 15 minutes. That's a one double. So let's just say you have a pretty big track that's not been touched forever and ever and ever, which a lot of times guys don't have equipment that have tracks, and those guys that have equipment, their tracks normally not getting grown up all the time. So in this unique circumstance, this Hydra bucket helped me reface these jumps without changing the pitch at all. That's a big deal because a lot of times you guys go to these big public tracks, you go over these big ride days, you'll notice if you look at the jumps, the outside of the jumps actually curve out like this because they, after the initial jump's built, they just keep refacing and refacing and refacing and refacing, and they're taking a couple inches every time they put a face on that jump. They're taking the dirt down. That's why you guys ride at Lincoln Trail, Casey, Illinois, the bomber track, the big tabletop, when it first got built back in like 2011, 2012, the tabletop was a booter. It would shoot you right in the air. Now, after years and years and years of scraping, the dirt just kind of pushes in like this. It looks like a piece of bread laying flat like that, and the jump feels less and less big because instead of putting more dirt on the face, you're taking dirt off the face to get the rain roots and stuff out. So with this Hydra bucket, in this situation, it just ground up what was there and kept it in place, and I tracked over it. That way I'm not taking any material off the top, if that makes sense. I'm not taking any of that surface area down. It's the same consistency, same pitch, and that's why I thought this bucket, one of the many reasons I thought this bucket was going to be so important for me on my track builds. When I'm called to fix guys' tracks, I can fix the jumps without changing the pitch, because pitch is huge. Pitch is huge on jumps. If it's wrong, if it's right, I mean, it can make you endo, it can make you do a boner air, you know, whatever. So 15 minutes, I got this double to where I can ride it safely. Like I said, I'm not worried about the weeds. I need to weed eat those technically, but I was just demonstrating what this thing can do. So 15 minutes with the Hydra, and this thing's ready to be ripped. So not even 25 minutes start to finish, and I have a fully redone face and landing. Now it's not all perfect and symmetrical like when I build tracks, but this is my own house. I don't really give a crap about what it looks like. I just want to hit the face and landing properly. And you know what's crazy is my baby monitor's in the skid steer. My kids were taking a nap, so from the time my kids went down from nap, they're still asleep. I got this down section prepped where I can come ride it. So pretty sweet that that bucket saved me so much time. Got that takeoff and landing prepped, all the growth off of it, and make it consistent. So yeah, if you guys like dirt bikes, you guys like dozers, you like skid steers, whatever it is, like, subscribe. Faux show. Again, I'm Cole Morse, and I appreciate you guys watching the More Dirt YouTube channel. We'll see you in the next one.